lead through uncertainty.
Come to the downtown as frequently as I should. The originals, these are the originals. But it's true that if you grow up with poverty, the fear of what if, oh, what if, what if. Hey guys, welcome back to a vlog. Today you're spending the Saturday with me. I just got ready. Other than fixing my hair, I'm almost ready to go. I'm going to a women's event, and then after that I might also go to the mall. But yeah, you are spending the full Saturday with me today. This is what I'm wearing for the women's event. I just had to change my outfit a few minutes ago because I looked outside and saw that it's actually snowing, even though no snow had been predicted for today. So anyway, I had to change what I was wearing. So this is what I'm now going with. So I have on these jeans. So I'm wearing jeans with this coat that I showed you guys during the shopping haul vlog, and then this top from Unique Clothing in South Africa, and my usual gold chain, my usual Swarovski earrings, and then I'm also wearing black boots. I can't remember where I got the black boots from, but yeah, I had to change into boots because again the weather, right, which really sucks. My usual Apple Watch with my Daniel Wellington belt strap rather, and yeah, that's it. Nothing much to the outfit. I'm also going to be carrying my black Michael Kors bag, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. I'll see which bag I eventually carry. I might carry the big plain one, the laptop one, or I might carry the black and white one. So yeah, that's the outfit for the day. Okay, the hairstyle that I wanted didn't work out. I wanted to have like some sort of slick back with a pondo. That didn't work through, so I've just taken my afro out. So this is all my own hair, but I would have preferred like a pom-pom, not my own hair. But it is what it is. I will go with this. So now guys, let's go to the event. And I'm so shocked by the weather. If you see the weather outside, like I am in actual shock. I did not expect snow today at all, but it is what it is. Let us go to the event. Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
moved on, especially in banking, these decisions stop being purely technical. They're more about risk and judgment and accountability and consequences. And what I learned the very hard way, very early in my career, was that you can be capable, you can be smart, you can even be right, and oftentimes you're just not seen. And for very long, I didn't have credentials and earned enough credibility that one day I would finally feel ready. I would then speak, and then I would step forward. And that's how leadership actually worked. But what I learned very quickly is this: courage doesn't actually follow confidence. Impressive. It's really about being responsible. So, I'm still getting like shivers talking about this because I said what needed to be said. It wasn't perfect. I wasn't confident, but I said what needed to be said. And I remember the room went very quiet. And I had an executive come up to me after, and he's like, even I felt really uncomfortable when you made those remarks. It can lead through uncertainty. Leadership is not having all of the answers. Leadership is having the capacity to be real and say, here's what we know, here's what we don't, here's the risk, here's the plan, here's what we're doing next. And that's what courage is not a feeling, it is a choice. And the truth is, you don't find courage once, you find it again and again and again, every time you decide, I'll do it
It's gonna go away pretty soon.
So I think I watched the other day and they asked for cash, so I went to the ATM.
So hi everyone.
I think the same.
Okay, questions? Do we have takers? Okay.
Questions and tickets.
Okay, let's go. So this is 100% martial arts.
What are the options for money and
That's cute. But I could start like,
But I showed them though.
and this is probably the giveaway my age, right? So I basically, the reason I went on Instagram was just at the time when my daughter was on Instagram.
Successful. I am a professional engineer in Ontario. I started my career in industry and in industry association, did a lot of regulatory affairs, policy work. And most recently, knowing yourself is the first step in creating a life that energizes, fulfills, and inspires. Okay? You cannot be somebody who you are not, but you can create the best version of yourself. Okay? And you are what you think. We talked a lot about that in terms of manifestation, right? An action plan towards that new success.
In making sure that as an organization we continuously remain true to our vision and to our strategy, and we are still following our strategic direction, and we are not swaying away from who we are and what we need to be doing, being the biggest cheerleader for the rest of the team, making sure that the rest of the team feels encouraged, they feel seen, they feel valued, and they feel like they are doing meaningful work. Yeah.
I'm sitting beside a woman whose one of her top strengths was responsibility. And the inner person in me went, oh my God.
So you guys would make a great team.
Well, that was the point, was after a couple of days of being in this course, that was what was pointed out to me. Like, I get people in the door, she gets them to sign the paperwork.
So really put it into context if you can.
What's the other one we
I left the event early because I was tired and the topic was no longer interesting. So yeah, I left the event and now I'm going to the mall, which is literally just across the road from the hotel. I'm just trying to figure out the entrance because the entrance that I wanted to go to seems to be closed. But yeah, it was a good event. So now I'm going shopping because that's what one does, right? Shopping, shopping, shopping. How nice is the downtown, you guys? I love the downtown. I don't come to the downtown as frequently as I should. But yep, absolutely love it here.
You got matters from Jesus. Everybody to come to Jesus Christ because He is the only and the begotten Son of God. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the
Guys, I am now doing some serious impulsive buying because yeah, everything looks so nice and I haven't been this side of town in a while, so why not? Why not, right? So I might as well. Hey guys, I am back home. I'm feeling tired. I wish I could take a nap, but it's 6:15, so I can't take a nap now. because if I sleep now, then what time will I wake up, you know? So it's too late for me to take a nap. But yeah, I'm feeling tired. I don't think I'm gonna cook today. I'll probably get some Nando's. Ooh, Nando's. There's nothing that beats Nando's. And eating Nando's when you're not at home, when you're in another country, it feels like you're back at home, you know? And also the Nando's here, the menu is slightly different. I mean, the basics are the same. So, you know, your quarter chicken, wedges, you know, peri wedges and all of that. That's the same. But then there are other things that are not there back home. But then there are things that I want that are there back home that are not here. But anyway, so the one thing that I like is they have this chicken burger, which is not made from chicken breast. So it's made from chicken thighs. So they remove the bones from the thighs. And it's so juicy. Because if you know me, you know I don't like chicken breast at all. But yeah, I really like that burger. I think that's what I'm gonna have with. It's quite filling on its own, so most likely I won't have it with any chips or wedges. But anyway, I'm back at home. I ended up going to the mall to do some shopping. It was not really planned, so I was just, you know, if I saw something I liked, I just bought. Who's calling me? I'm not gonna take this call. Unfortunately, let me send it to voicemail. Yeah, so anyway, I ended up going shopping. So I went to Zara. I didn't find anything that I really wanted, but also I think I was a bit lazy to really look properly. So I might still have to go back to Zara at some other time, because I did see things that were nice. But, you know, with Zara sizes and all of that, you need to actually try, you know, the clothes on. And I wasn't really in the mood to try anything on. So I did not get anything from there. And then I went to H&M. That's where I bought a few things, and I'm going to show you guys. And then I also went to Foot Locker. So let me show you. So H&M, I got this top. Yeah. I like the color. I think it will go well with some of my jeans. I recently got quite a number of jeans. So yeah, this will go very well, I think. And then I also got, if it's nice, buy it twice. So I got the same top in this color as well. Yeah, so you know, the waistcoat type of top. And I'm actually realizing now that they're not the same. This one is plain at the back. Can you see? It's plain at the back, and then this one has some detail at the back. Also, I think their fitting is different, because this one looks bigger than this one, but both of them are large. So probably the fit is different, but I'll see once I try them on. And then I also got, oh, by the way, guys, wait, just a break. The event had goodie bags, and they gave us these succulents. Woo! Woo! Did I break it? Anyway, they gave us succulents as goodie bags. I'm gonna plant it properly. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the shopping. I also got these ballerina flats. I have these in black. I got the black ones from Old Navy, but I also wanted the brown ones. So I also got brown ones from Old Navy, but I got the wrong size, so they're too big. So now I have the correct size. I think these are so nice. Very cute ballerina flats. Forgot to give you guys the prices, but this was $30. as usual before tax. And then this was $39.99, 30% off. So I don't know how much that is. Just deduct 30% from this. And then this was also $44.99, again 30% off, whatever that comes up to. And then I also got this top. You know these tops that look like night dresses. But what shall we do? It's the fashion of the day. So I got it in this color. Let me show you these ones. They are all over. They are so fashionable. Yep. And this was $24.99. And then finally from H&M, I got a pair of white jeans. These are wide leg jeans, and they were $60. So that's what I got from H&M. There was a time when we didn't like white jeans anymore, so I can't believe we are back wearing the things that we thought were not nice. And it's not white. It's sort of like, it's not like a bright white. It's not a snow white, but it's also not really cream. It's off-white, yeah. But anyway, I like them. I think they're nice. That is it from H&M. And then, oh wait, shows that my Uber payment was declined. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. So now let me show you guys what I got from, I then went to Foot Locker and I bought shoes for my kids, which they've already taken them, so I'm not going to show you those, but they wanted sneakers. And then I finally got myself Sambas. I've never owned a pair of Sambas in my life, ever. I resisted the pressure when, you know, when they first came out and everyone had them and whatnot. And for me at that time, they didn't really make sense. I didn't know when I was going to ever wear them. I was not a sneaker person and. But now I'm in a season in my life where I actually wear sneakers and I enjoy them. So I got 2 pairs of Sambas. Let me show you. So first time ever owning these, the originals. These are the originals, you know, the classic color, which so my son just saw them and he said these are really nice, like he approves. So happy about this. And then I got them in this color as well. I like the green. Yeah, so I got them in these 2 different colors, which are not very different, but yeah, this one is snow white, this is off-white, this one is black, this one is green. So that's my shopping for today, and they were $130 each before tax. That was my shopping for today. And you know guys, as I was shopping there, I still have this thing, probably because of the way I grew up, because when I was growing up in Bulawayo, we did not have money. My family did not have money. So like buying anything would take a lot of budgeting and negotiating and right? Because the money just wasn't there. And even in this day, like many years later, in my 40s, I'm still not very good at just buying. You know, there's always a voice in my head that's like, oh, is that not wasting money? And I always talk myself out of that voice, and I eventually get what I want. But it's true that if you grow up with poverty, yeah, it might take a lifetime for you to snap out of it. And I'm not saying that I've got a lot of money now. I'm just saying that now I can afford things, and yet still I have to talk myself. I have to silence those inner voices that say, oh, are you not wasting money? And I think for me, my biggest fear, or the one thing, let me not say my biggest fear, the one fear that I'm always fighting is the fear of what if, oh, what if, what if one day I wake up and it's all gone? Or what if one day I wake up and I don't have a job? What if I wake up and I don't have enough savings? What if, what if, what if, what if? That's the one thing that I have to constantly fight against. And I think it's a spirit of poverty, which I must fight with my might, with everything that I have, so that I don't become one of those people that just deny themselves and also deny their children. So I believe I should be able to buy things for myself without any guilt, But also, I mean, this thing is layered, right? There are layers to it. There's also that thinking of, I'm buying this, but my family members maybe cannot afford this, and that can also hold you back. But then at the same time, you've worked for these things, you've earned them, you deserve them. So why should I feel guilty about having them? But I can't help it, you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, it's always going to be a work in progress for me. I'm always going to, have these feelings, these thoughts, and I'm always going to try and snap myself out of it. But all the same, I still do, buy myself the things that I like. And yeah, hopefully one day I'll get to a point where I don't live with the constant thinking or fear or, feelings of what if it all gets taken away. I don't think it's a healthy place to be in, at all times. Yeah, so that scarcity mindset just has to go. Anyway, that's me for today. If you have gotten to this point and you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And to my returning subbies, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Remember to comment, to like, to share, and to hit the notification bell so that you never, ever, 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 ever have to miss another video from this pretty face. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.